Welcome back. Welcome to the Ready, Set, Blow podcast. Nate Roscoe with his triumphant return from Florida.
That's right.
Barely 6 months.
Yeah.
I think it was like somewhere in the 370s. It was about 20 weeks ago, if I recall. In terms of episode number.
Okay, yeah.
I used to say the episode number before I was doing the show, but I always got it wrong because I never remember what number I was up to. And
69.
69, yeah, 369. Yeah. I also like... I'll post them out of order of the recording them sometimes because some guests will have, I got this thing coming out next week, or there's something I wanted that was more recent that was topical. Again, more topical conversations. So I'll post that one first, but I'm back on a fucking normal order here. There was a time where I was fucking doing them in bunches when I was working, but now I'm doing them like a week in advance. So this will come out not this Wednesday, but the following.
Randy's employed again.
Yeah,
what a fucking
3-job
mistake.
Randy. I know.
Yeah, what a nightmare that is.
I was the interim CFO somewhere. I was a CFO of a company for a little while. Now I'm just an advisor there. I won't mention names. And I'm currently the senior vice president of finance at another. And I'm a comedian. And cool. Both of them know what I'm doing on nights and weekends. They've accepted this.
They have?
Yeah, it's kind of like finding a woman, like finding a wife that'll let you cheat.
God damn, dude.
It's really nice to have two employers that don't care that I'm a fucking animal on the internet. So
yeah, and that you fuck waitresses like 4 days a week.
Although the companies are trying to raise money, both of them, and I'm sure it's not public company money, so it's not like they're doing an initial public offering, but they're raising money from like big institutions, and they do background checks on the executives. So when the first thing you Google me that comes up is not my LinkedIn page. It's an episode of this podcast, which I'm sure is unacceptable to any professional.
Well, at the end of the day, real men know that if you're hiring someone, you're going to have a lot less bullshit to deal with a comedian than a regular man with a wife and kids.
That is true. I am.
It's pretty fucking true.
Yeah, exactly. My kids aren't sick. I don't have to go to the daddy daycare shit. I'm available. But also, I also took the position a while back that like if you don't like if you have a problem with what I do in my own time, I don't want to work for you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's fair. Yeah.
Last time you hear you talking about how you got dismissed from the service for making a joke on a podcast.
Yeah.
On some level, it's like, all right, well, if the U.S. Army doesn't want me to sacrifice my life for the country, then maybe because I made a joke, then maybe being a comedian is more important to me than that.
Yeah. No, I mean I kind of always had that stance where it's like I felt. Dude, like my senior year of college of like doing ROTC, I'm like, it's kind of criminal that I haven't gotten kicked out for something I've said yet. Because I had like hundreds of episodes of podcasts where I was saying some bad shit. Well, that's how I am.
We say anything to try and get a laugh. We try and push buttons.
Always.
And it's always fucking around. Like that's the thing too for the listener out there. Between comics, to make another comedian laugh, you have to like say something really outrageous.
Yes. Oh yeah.
So it's not like a typical joke that you or I would tell on stage that would make the crowd laugh.
Yeah.
Is necessarily going to work on another comedian. You got to say something really bad, like to shock them. It's like, wow, he said that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I was surprised that they took it as political speech. You making a joke about an appointed official.
I really wasn't, because I mean they teach you like really early in your ROTC thing like of what you can and can't talk about, and they have like these lists of rules. I thought it was only
like politics stuff that you couldn't talk about because you're supposed to be an apolitical organization, right?
Well, yeah, but I mean, this was like right around COVID. It was amplified.
Oh yeah, well,
this was like right after COVID. Yeah. Back when you couldn't say that it was like the flu. Now they're like saying it.
It is like the flu. You get the shot every year. Essentially.
Yeah. Now they're saying it is like the flu, and it's like, dude,
just like the flu.
It's like 4 years ago you could have taken someo's livelihood away for saying it's the flu. Now they're like, yeah, I guess you could say it's the flu.
I know.
Where's the fucking apology?
I know. Well, that's part of the problem with every public facing mode of media that's going on today. Another great example, right? When people were questioning, is it possible that this could have been leaked from a lab? Not on purpose, but even on accident, right? Because accidents happen.
Yeah.
That was like, oh, it's racist. I'm like, how? First of all, what does a lab leak have to do with racism? Right?
Yeah.
It was like, oh, it's a Chinese lab. It's like, well, if it was a lab in Detroit, people would have had the same reaction.
Yeah, I would say it's from a lab in Detroit. China was just where it was.
It just happened to be.
Yeah.
But an American-owned Chinese lab.
Yeah, American-owned Chinese lab.
Yeah, right.
But now that is actually like the most likely. Like they said that it's most likely the case that it got somebody got contaminated at a lab, like a worker left like just a fucking a janitor left the lab and got everybody sick, and that's how it happened.
The CIA is getting really good at their propaganda because they turned that into a racism thing.
I know
When it's like an American-owned lab, it's crazy.
They ascribe racism to so many things now that it almost makes
it doesn't even. I don't even care if someone calls me racist anymore because it means nothing.
Because it disqualifies the power of the word when you say, "Oh, if you question Islamic beliefs, you're a racist." It's like, well, first of all, most of the people that follow Islam are actually Indonesian. It's the largest Muslim country in the world. It's not in Saudi Arabia. So a religion can't be a race. You can't be racist if you question a religious belief.
Yeah.
Like I said, like if I disagree with Christians, they don't say you don't like white people.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
You'd be a hero if you said that.
Yeah, in a weird way.
You hate white people? Yeah, Randy.
Yeah, that's the only racism you can't partake in online still.
Yeah.
I know that for a fact on Instagram because I've had friends make not even jokes, but like comment on a joke, and they've gotten suspended for several weeks. But I always make memes mocking white people because I know it's safe.
It's absolutely safe.
Yeah,
yeah.
And they say, oh, it has to do with the power dynamic. I was like, well, power shifts from place to place, right? Yeah. Like if I go to the Congo, white people have no power. Is it racist then if I make fun of white people?
Yeah.
Right? Or is it still racist because it's a majority black controlled country?
Some people get upset when you're like racial in a positive way. Like when I say black church is better than white church, like, why is it better than white church? I'm like, you ever been?
Yeah, man.
It's fucking 10 times better in every way. Black people are so cool.
Yeah.
I wish I was black. Yeah. I said it.
The music industry proves that.
Yeah, dude.
They stole white people stole any form of good quality music from black folks.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck?
But it's true. Like that's the thing about stereotypes, because you can't stereotype anymore. That's out of the question. You can't do it. Because it's like, it's bigotry. But even positive stereotypes. It's like, Asians are really good at math and
bad at driving.
Jews, that's racist. The first one wasn't that one. No, but I'm saying, but then Jews are really into a strong family community. Like that's you can't that's a stereotype, and therefore now it's bigoted. But it's a positive stereotype. Say like, the Dutch are tall. Like, how is that? That's a fact, and it's a stereotype, but that doesn't mean that you can't say it, right? I feel like
Africans have big horse cocks. Hey man, you can't talk about a stereotype like that.
Yeah, that's one stereotype black folks will let live on. Right?
Yeah.
Ditch the chicken and watermelon, keep the big dick.
Yeah, the horse cock. Yeah.
No, but it's one of those things that you can't do anymore, and I feel like the problem with that is that you throw out the baby with the bathwater. Some things are true, and you should aspire to them. Like people should aspire to be as good at math as Asian people are, and the reason why Asian people are is because they emphasize it. There's 1,000 examples of this. The one place you can still stereotype in astrology, horoscopes and shit.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, because dude, I'm sure you've spoken. What are you, 26, 27?
23.
20. Jesus Christ, fucking puppy. So the girls you talk to are definitely dumb and believe in this astrology.
I have a whole bit about it, dude.
Yeah, dude.
These
and
girls,
they're like, oh, what are you? Like, oh, I'm a Taurus. Oh, you're loyal and hard headed.
Dude, Gen Z girls are all about. They're like, oh, what's your star sign? They'll ask all this. Like, we're not compatible. I'm like, you're not 18.
Yeah, the government said you're not compatible.
I can't talk to you or it's a fucking misdemeanor.
Yeah, right. So
walk away.
The government made sure this is the case.
What's your star sign? It's a felony if I keep talking to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, get away from me.
But women will be like, that, like, oh, you're a Gemini. What are you, two-faced? But you can't be like, oh, he's a Sagittarius. He controls the banks and has space lasers. Oh, he's a Virgo. He likes chicken and watermelon. Whatever.
Yeah, he made it fucking rain in SoCal. He controls the
weather. He's got a millimeter wave device that somehow makes you shit your pants. Is that the new one coming out?
Yeah. Thank God for the Jews made it sunny out today.
I know.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, it was raining all day yesterday and this morning, and the sun just came out.
Dude, yeah.
Thank you, Jews.
I was going to say, like,
those space lasers really cleared up some things.
It never rains in SoCal, and then I come to town, and then the Jews are like, I'm not having a good day, rain.
Yeah, well, they had to fend back the Iranian offensive last night. Did you hear about this? Let's get into that.
Tell me about it. Yeah,
I think it's good you did not get into the service, my friend, because there was a period of calm after 9/11. After we
I'm so happy I did not be in the military.
We
stoked.
We had a long running war in Iraq and Afghanistan, but they petered out. But now it looks like World War III is going to kick off. So Iran last night fired 300 drones and missiles into Israel.
Wow!
And get this, the space lasers came through for the Israelis. Their Iron Dome defense blew up 99% of them before they hit the ground.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, no one was killed. 300 fucking missiles and drone strikes, and no one was killed.
Yeah, I think I heard.
How did we get one of those? Do we have a space fucking dome, Mikey?
I'm sure it's our shit that's helping them.
It's a good point.
We're
probably,
using batteries to block their Iran shit too.
Yeah, we probably sold them the space dome.
And Iran said, hey, if you're going to get involved and block shit, we're going to start shooting at you too. And they're just retaliating and doing it because Israel blew up their fucking embassy and killed one of their guys.
I mean,
Jews will be like, oh, that's terrible.
yeah, they're all live in Boca somehow.
Yeah.
Netanyahu's fucking base is in Boca Raton, Florida.
This is terrible. The Zelensky green shirt and then Netanyahu's fucking...
I don't understand. I mean, I get it. It's religious stuff. But they say that, Israel's about the size of New Jersey. Why don't we just give all the Israelis New Jersey and move all those pieces of shit New Jersey into the ocean? I think it's a win-win, dude.
That'd be great.
I think it's a win-win. Israelis are, it's a very modern country, very resourceful, super high-tech. Take them all over and move that Jersey Shore trash into the fucking ocean, man. We'd be done with it. It'd probably double our fucking GDP in 3 years.
Yeah, no, that'd be great. Get rid of all the jerseys.
That's my solution to the Middle East conflict. Give New Jersey to the Israelis. And then leave the fucking desert to those people.
1,000
They can't even grow
helicopters.
food in fucking Israel. Who gives a shit? Like, take that piece of sand.
That'd be funny. Like 1,000 helicopters just pick up New Jersey and take it. How fucking crazy would that be?
Israel, bring them here. And take the people in fucking New Jersey and march them into the ocean. Sorry, guys. We
World
saw
War
the Jersey
III.
Shore. You can't stay.
World War III is hey, as a spectator, it'll be fun to watch.
Well, look,
Oh,
man.
we ain't going to be spectators.
I know.
We're
Well,
already in it.
The thing here in Nate is I have to remind you are 23 years old, my friend. So you are still of draft age. On the other hand, am 41. So I can talk all the shit I want. They're not taking my old ass out of here.
If you get kicked out of the military, you can't get drafted.
No shit.
Yeah.
What a fucking...
What a W, right? Yeah. I took the
what a
biggest fucking W, yeah.
Great win on that one, dude.
Yeah, and if they do, I'll just threaten to unalive myself.
Yeah, no.
Sorry, I don't want to get this taken off YouTube.
You just come back to the fucking podcast and start saying some shit, and they'll get kicked out again.
Dude, that's the easiest way to get out. Okay, if there's anybody in the military and you don't want to be, threatened to take your own life.
Is that right?
And they will not. Yeah, because the military has so many suicides, they will not play with that shit.
That is true. More soldiers have died via suicide than in Iran and Afghanistan combined.
Yeah, so
which is shameful. I mean, like, I wonder if it's what do you think's driving that? Do you think it's the experience of being in the military? Do you think it's being in war?
They're treated terribly.
Yeah, it also doesn't help too that like I have to say young men, it's mostly young men. It's probably 80% men. Right.
Yeah.
And young men have high rates of suicide in comparison to the rest of the general population.
Yes.
So you're also picking from a pool of people that are already high risk.
Yes. Not to mention the fact that like the military doesn't treat their members very well.
That is pretty shameful.
It's pretty awful.
Yeah. I was talking about that with Joe Bartnick. I mean, like the fact that like you come back from active duty somewhere else and you're not at the front of the line for healthcare, they just make you wait at the VA. It's like what?
Yeah.
It's like if anyone gets free health care in this country, it's got to be the soldiers, right? I mean, like they put their life on the line. Combat veterans can't get a fucking can't get mental health checks because there's too long of a line. It's fucked up.
You would think that would be it, but it's not. It's not that way at all. Like if you don't, they'll like. I know that there's things where the VA will like purposefully lose someone's paperwork so that they don't have to pay them. Like if they're like disabled or something, they'll fuck people over hard.
That's crazy.
I've heard some of
you
the
have to pay
craziest,
for your own prosthetic because you like got blown off somewhere and it's like, oh, here you owe us $22,000. Like, don't I get it for free? I was a fucking veteran.
Yeah, no, and I mean like you could have it all documented, but like if you lose your paperwork and they're not going to keep it, you have to keep it because if you don't keep 100% tabs of everything that happens to you in the military, they're going to forget because it's incredibly convenient for them to forget.
Of course it is.
Because then they don't have to pay you.
I guess it's like every other government organization, right? I mean, think about the IRS. Every year they say, hey, tell us what you think you owe us. And if you're wrong, you're going to prison. It's like, what? How about you tell me what the bill is? Like, you don't go to a restaurant and say, what did I owe? You don't calculate your own tab and say, is this what I owe you?
Yeah.
No, they fucking tell you, this is what you ordered, this is what you pay. Like,
yeah. I do think in addition to what you said, there's a masculinity issue in America, especially in the military is like part of this hoorah culture. There's definitely like an identity crisis for young men and like a masculinity issue.
I was talking about this with Mac Lawson. Shout out Mac, because she was saying, we both agreed that men are getting soft, but we were trying to figure out why that is. And I laid some of the blame at the feet of the new feminist movement, is what I like to call it, like where men are not just where women don't want to be equal, where men
like
are
fourth
the
wave
patriarchs.
feminism.
The patriarchs. The whole men are to be silenced, and they're the enemy. And they're bad, and they're just awful people. It's like that's not. When you teach young men that, it's like when you devalue them. It's almost like they're trying to get back at the way women have been treated, but women were never devalued. In fact, they were so valued that we kept you in the house. We hid you from other men because we were afraid of losing you.
Yeah, we're not going to put them in cages yet. No.
Lord willing,
Yeah, no.
I'm waiting for that second wave masculinism. Is that a thing?
Oh, it's called trans women. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's how men are going to get back at women, become trans women and just take over all their safe spaces.
Put a fucking dip in and become the new best WNBA player. All right. That's all you got to do. That's called second wave masculinity or whatever the fuck.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, though, since you came back, since you were here last, I think we were talking about the WNBA, but now Caitlin Clark is going to be joining, and they actually think ratings are going to go up for the first time in the league's history. That they're going to make money next year because she's so popular. Okay. I mean, you were telling me, Mike, what was it? 14 million people watched the women's NCAA championship final, more than every one of the baseball playoff games last year, right?
Yeah, and this year the women dusted the men's.
The men's final?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's kind of being like the Conor McGregor of the WNBA, like bringing like a lot of new eyes to the sport.
Yeah, and I've always said, it's like, women are like, oh, how come they don't get paid as much? Because no one wants to watch it.
Yeah.
If people are interested, then they'll get paid plenty.
Yeah.
Right? And now people are interested, and they should get paid plenty. I don't understand this thing that women have, and not all women, but like this, we always talk about it, Nate. It's the young, well-educated, college-educated white girl.
White saviors.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, white knighting for everybody on earth that doesn't want their help.
Yeah.
But they're like, you should like this. It's like, well, how come you don't support it? The NBA, the WNBA stands weren't filled with women, and no men were there, such that they had a right to complain, right? I mean, the women weren't showing up either.
Yeah.
So, this idea that women deserve equal pay for everything they do that's the same, even though when the NBA and sports in general, it's entertainment. Just because you play at the same professional level doesn't mean it means anything. Professional lacrosse players are professionals, but no one watches lacrosse, so they don't get paid as much.
Right.
The NBA is a hugely popular fucking league. If the WNBA were just as popular, the women would get paid as much.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't as popular.
Let me correct you. It's not even entertainment. It's advertisement.
Yeah.
Because if you're entertaining and I can't sell anything on your shit, or you don't have the right people who are buying stuff, it doesn't matter.
It's eyeballs.
So, seriously, yeah.
So what am I selling? Am I selling all that sports equipment to all of the other huge amounts of people out there who are also playing women's basketball, who also need women's soccer cleats? Or is there a way bigger men's market and all of this shit?
Yeah, exactly. They're selling sneakers and fucking whatever else they're selling. But it's true. I mean, if people watch it, then you get the dollars. I mean, look at women's tennis. Yeah. Women's tennis is insanely popular, and Venus and Serena Williams make tens of millions of dollars a year, as they should.
The eyeballs are like the most important thing.
Yes. Like, if it's entertaining.
These ladies don't complain about how women and men, the disparity between pay in porn.
Yo, of course not. Why would they? Because it benefits them.
Because more men watch.
Yeah, because men are the consumers.
Men are watching females fuck.
Yeah. Even gay porn, right? It's men watching other men. Men drive the porn industry.
Straight up, yeah.
So
I haven't watched porn in a while, but like these guys are holding their own. They don't need me.
I know. Well, you know what's funny is that I actually got a porn star coming in next week, and one of my first questions I'm going to ask her, apparently, I don't know if this is still the case, but to like break into porn as a man, because so many men, obviously any guy with the willingness to do so would love to get paid to have sex, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're doing. To break in as a guy, at least historically, you used to have to start out in gay porn.
No way.
Yeah,
really?
you had to like earn your stripes. Because they have to be like, can you get an erection on command? Can you come on command? Are you comfortable in front of the camera? By the way, gay porn pays better than straight porn for men.
I didn't know Diddy ran the gay porn industry.
Yeah, he filmed a lot on Epstein Island.
Yeah.
Where is this guy? Have they found Diddy yet?
Yeah, he's still around.
How come they haven't indicted him? I mean, they've ransacked his homes all at once.
I don't think they have any direct stuff that they can do the charges they want.
I'm pretty sure he's like on an island somewhere, right? Like
Think so?
I think he flew in a private jet somewhere where he can't be extradited.
No, he just sent a private jet.
Yeah,
there.
so you're right. So that was what I heard. But what happened was he has a private jet and it flew to Belize, which has no extradition. But apparently, the story after the fact was that he had people have their private jets and people rent out their jet when they're not using it. He had rented it out to some wealthy family that was going down there for like a fishing trip or whatever. But the conspiracy theory is that in the cargo hold of the plane, they had all these tapes of other, prominent individuals engaging in fucked up things at Diddy's parties, and he put them in a non-extradition country so that way if he does get arrested, he's like, hey guys, I got some dirt on all these politicians. If you guys want to charge me, I'm going to release these tapes. Kind of the Jeffrey Epstein model.
Yeah, dude.
So what's going to happen is Hillary Clinton's going to hang him in a cell.
God, I hope
It's going to be
so.
a suicide, and that'll be the end of the Diddy
He'll
trial.
be hung in 2 ways. No, I'm kidding. No, you know what's funny is like it's basically coming out now that he was like a Fed, like what you were just talking about.
Yeah.
It's like a blackmail op. 3 years ago, Kanye called him a Fed, and people were like, "What the fuck is Kanye on about?" Kanye's just like, "Yeah, you did a deal, you fucking Fed. That's why you're untouchable." And then now everyone's like, "Oh, he was right."
That's the problem with crazy people.
He's been calling, yeah.
Sometimes they say something that's true. It's like Alex Jones, like
Yes.
like they'll say 10 crazy things and one of them will be true, and the rest gets kind of washed out with it.
Yeah.
But I could see that. I mean, Diddy seemed like one of those guys that was like too good to be true, and that's always unnerves me.
Yeah.
Like he's all about black-owned businesses, and he does all these inspirational Instagram posts. Those are the people I worry about.
Anybody who's on Ellen, I assume you're a Fed.
Yeah, it's like Dr. Phil. It's going to come out, kisses little girls on the mouth, like something weird about Dr. Phil's going to drop.
Yeah.
No one's that perfect.
Well, dude, yeah, Diddy's got he had his hand in so many fucking cookie jars. Like
And some guys assholes.
Can
you believe it?
New meaning to the word
wrist
cookie
deep.
jar.
Crazy.
Yeah. That's what I call my shit, cookies. Hey, I got to drop a cookie. That's so stupid. But no, like he was around when like Biggie was around. He was around when Tupac was
a big
around.
scandal, right?
Yeah.
How he died, how Tupac died.
Well, dude, isn't it crazy that it came out Diddy was like, 50 Cent was calling him gay, and he was basically doing all this gay shit, and then Eazy-E died of AIDS.
Yeah.
You're like,
I think Diddy gave Easy AIDS. That's what I'm going to go with. Allegedly.
Allegedly,
I don't want to
yeah.
get sued.
I don't think those timelines are very close.
Listen, it's not about facts. It's not about facts, Mike. It's about reckless conjecture.
All right.
Okay? No reading, no research, just strong opinions on this podcast.
Yeah. Strong opinions with no research. That's the way we do it, baby.
The American way. All right?
Yeah.
The way Jesus intended when he founded the United States and gave us the Constitution.
He's like, hey, you need to make wild and strong opinions on shit you know nothing about.
I know.
That's the American dream.
It's the American way, baby.
Dude, I told you the other day, I thought of this earlier. Why didn't OJ take Diddy?
Right?
Should have taken him with him, yeah.
Right? I wonder, that was fun.
Because that's brand new. That just happened.
That's right. OJ died. It was a busy week, man. Diddy's on the run. Fucking OJ died. World War III is about to kick off.
Yeah.
I love the OJ memes this week. They were fantastic.
OJ got his ass eaten by cancer. Figuratively and literally. Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is that a lot of people offered condolences to the loss of her father on is it not Courtney, the fat one, Khloe Kardashian's webpage?
The fatty.
Well, the former fat one. They all look the same now.
The tubby broad.
They all look the same now. But a lot of people gave her condolences because apparently the rumor is that Chris and OJ had an affair and the love child is Khloe.
Wow.
And for one, I believe it because she looks athletic as fuck compared to the rest of her sisters. I mean, she was like a foot taller and the broad shoulders. I mean, she could have been a linebacker.
Yeah, she could have killed her wife in a waiter. She had that talent. What I love
so
about
quick running away.
Yeah, what I love about this city is how inspired I feel when I come to LA. Like I feel inspired. Like I was at the top.
To what? Kill a person?
Yeah,
to kill a waiter?
Dude. Yeah, no, that's what I was about to say. Is I was at the top of Runyon Canyon in the evening, looking at the lights, and I was like, man, this city inspires. It makes me understand OJ. Because you look at a view like that and you're like, yeah, I could kill my wife and a waiter and get away with it.
Anything is possible.
Yeah.
Anything is possible.
Seriously.
A lot of little twinkling lights in the ground.
Beautiful.
And it's
Absolutely
also
beautiful.
it's so big. There's so many places to run and hide.
Yeah.
Even OJ thought he could run, which is pretty crazy when you're. He was like a major celebrity at the time.
He was huge. Yeah.
And he thought he can get like that's why I thought his police chase was so funny. He was going like 40 miles an hour.
What? I don't think he was driving. Wasn't he
No,
in the
Al
back seat?
Cowlings, famously, Al Cowlings was driving.
Wow.
He was in the backseat with a gun threatening to kill himself.
God damn, dude.
And that's how beloved he was. The cops didn't like stop him the way you normally would, like cut off the.
That's
They don't
concerning.
want OJ to kill himself.
That's
like, yeah, but he just committed a double homicide. Fuck him. He's another perp. You know, like treat him like a perp.
Hey. Yeah, no.
Hey,
Hey.
he's a national treasure.
Yeah, I was about to say acquitted murderer.
Acquitted murderer. That's right.
Murderer.
In this country, if you're acquitted by a jury of your peers, there's nothing they can do about it. They can't try you twice. That's why they gave him like 20 years for stealing back his Heisman Trophy. That's the kind of crime.
30 consecutive life sentences.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's the kind of crime you usually get like 4 years for, and they gave him 12 and a half. It was definitely to get back at him for the murder he got off of.
Certainly, yeah.
I mean, I think everybody knows he did it. In fact, I even think black people know he did it, and they just won't admit it.
Yeah.
Because I remember watching it at the time, and I saw that recently they posted split screens of it, of different crowds' reactions to the verdict. Because when was it, 96 the verdict was, or 95? June of 95, June of 96? Let's get it going, Mike. Because I remember it was such a big, I mean, it was televised, which is never the case, right? Because federal case
October 3rd, 1995.
October 3rd is when it happened, or when
that was the verdict.
Okay. Yeah, so it was such a big deal that like everyone, and it was in the middle of the day on the East Coast where I was from, right? Because it was the end of I think it was like, they deliberated the night before the verdict came in, and they read it out in court the next day at like 9 a.m. It was noon by us, roughly. And everybody stopped to watch it. And this isn't like when you had shit on your phone. So there were people like standing around in Times Square because they had it up on the Jumbotron. Everyone's huddled around TVs in an office or whatever. They had like viewing parties. I mean, they were like, like black churches here in LA where, the congregation came and watched it. And they would show like reactions, and like, he came out not guilty, and you'd see like a majority of water. It's like, oh well, yeah. And then the black crowds were going nuts like they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
And I thought it was weird that it broke down on racial lines like that. One, I get it because this after the Rodney King riots and all that, or the '92 riots and the Rodney King meeting and all that. But they couldn't just admit, yeah, he killed her, but he got away with it.
Yeah,
it's like they would say, no, he's innocent. Like, come on, he's not innocent.
I say
but he got away with it.
I say it ironically.
Is that not enough?
Yeah.
Is it not enough that he got away with it?
It should be. Right? It should be.
It's like saying climate change is a hoax. It's like, okay, it might not be that important to you, but it's not real. Like putting garbage in the ocean is a bad idea any way you slice it.
Norm Macdonald has my favorite joke ever about OJ because it was after
legendary OJ jokes.
Legendary on Weekend Update, but it was actually after that because he talked about him getting arrested again because his special came out after that, and he said, yeah, he's like, OJ got off for double murder, but then he went to prison for fucking stealing his own shirts. He's like, that's bad luck because the pecking order, the double murderers are pretty high. People low? People who steal their own shirts. So OJ's probably thinking, wait, I fucking killed 2 fucking people.
He's getting raped in jail because he's not a murderer.
It's my favorite bit ever, dude.
I mean, he was ruthless about it.
Get your fucking ass over here. I have to fuck it. No. So funny.
He was so ruthless about it. But it was true. I mean, like, which is wild that he got fired for those jokes in that day and age because it wasn't like they were racial jokes. He was just joking about the guy being a murderer.
Well, yeah, he was. Don Omeyer hated it, but you know actually why he got fired?
What was that? Yeah.
Because Norm got fired from SNL because Jim Downey, the head writer, was the one writing all the OJ jokes, and Norm was obviously reading them because he was cool with it. But then they fired Jim Downey, and they're like, Norm, we're going to fire Jim. What do you think about that? And he's just like, well, if you're going to fire Jim, you're going to have to fire me too. That's why he lost his job.
Oh, because he was standing up for the writer.
Yeah.
The writer in the writer's room. Okay.
Yeah.
And this is coming from an expert on Norm Macdonald. He did a great documentary on him on YouTube.
Thanks,
Check
man.
it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's again, a principled guy getting fired for the right thing.
Yeah.
Dude, and since you last been on, speaking of SNL, the second most famous comeback,
Shane Gillis.
Shane Gillis.
Wow, yeah. I
still think Norm did it the best because he literally tore Lorne Michaels and the whole fucking executive board a new asshole on his return as a host.
Oh my God, yeah.
But Shane kind of didn't even mention it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Shane. They're different comics, but obviously, like Norm had Norm was like already on the show and was like a huge part of the show, so he had a lot more to address. Shane hadn't really been on, so I think he just wanted to be funny. And just,
Well, and he also has a lot of skits and stuff that he does on his own that he could have added to that part of the show, less so the opening monologue stand-up.
No, what did you think about the monologue?
I mean, Shane is great.
Yeah.
But it's like you said, it's hard to compare to a guy who went out there and eviscerated the corporate office at NBC for 10 minutes, how long.
I wouldn't compare him to Norm, but no, I thought it was great.
Yeah.
I mean, for somebody who doesn't work clean, Shane did really well.
Oh yeah, he's one of the best working comics there is today. I mean,
certainly
go see him. He's fucking unreal.
Yeah. Of like
super nice guy.
The mid-30s comics who are like the new like up and coming guys, he's probably one of the best right now.
Oh yeah, he's
probably the best right now.
Dude, he's got that Bud Light deal. That's a stroke of genius.
Pretty cool, yeah, because he doesn't even. I mean, he's not even changing his life to do that.
No, well, he was already a Bud Light drinker.
Yeah,
but Bud Light desperately needed to get a spokesperson after the Dylan Mulvaney thing that they fucking botched. I mean, it cost them 30% of their sales.
I didn't know that.
That is an outrageous amount of like that. They fired the marketing person who did it and all this stuff. And I'm sure she got approval. No one unilaterally at a company like that makes a decision that big.
Yeah.
To decide to go with a fucking controversial. So somebody knew, but there had to be a fall person, and they made it this marketing gal.
I made a joke. They were like they lost all this money trying to like trying to appeal to the trans community. So to get back all the money they lost, they appealed to the special needs community with Shane Gillis. They're like, oh my God, this guy's an inspiration to all of us. Look how big he is,
But also, I mean, to think that like, I've looked it up, but how big do you think? What percentage of the population do you think identifies as trans?
Dude, it's got to be like less than 1% of 1% of the U.S. population.
Yeah, at its peak.
It's like 100 people. It's not much.
I know. At its peak, it was between 0.3 and 0.4%.
That's at its peak. Nobody.
I know.
Not to like not to be impolite, but like it's barely anybody.
Yeah,
it's like no people.
Just demographic wise, right?
Yeah.
But Bud Light decided to have Dylan Mulvaney sponsor them, or come up with a partnership deal with her.
Yeah.
When half of their people that drink them are teenage boys who shouldn't be drinking the shit, who are super bros and macho. So they're like, let me trade out 50% of my consumer base for 0.04% of my consumer base. Like, what were you thinking?
Yeah, like what the fuck is that? Yeah,
and I think they thought it wasn't going to be a big deal because like, oh, we'll just have her advertise on her TikTok, but they don't realize that other people see it and are going to make a fucking thing out of it. So they fucked up in that, but. And they got a guy like Shane Gillis who's perfect. I mean, like the guy, he's perfect for that brand. Yeah, it's shit beer, but I like drinking 40 of them to get hammered. I mean, that's essentially what he said.
Shane's representative of all like the dude bros and the frat bros and all that. So it's like that's their demographic.
Yeah, I wonder what the percentage of the country identifies as a frat bro. I was one, but I don't know that. I don't like identifying
young
with
men
groups
who like sports.
I mean, yeah, it's every guy I know except for the trans ones. Even the gay guys I know like sports.
I didn't think
they're like it for different reasons, but they like sports.
I don't really watch sports. I mean, but I watch the UFC enough to account for all sports.
Well, that's a sport.
Yeah,
that certainly counts.
So that's like, I guess I'm a dude bro who watches sports.
I mean, that's a weird thing too. That like, again, just another. It's it's not like a slander to be like, oh, he's a bro. What does that mean?
Well, yeah, some people say
first of all, black guys used to call each other bro. When did white people fucking appropriate that? But
it's our version of the N-word. It's the word bro.
It's as close as we can get.
Yeah. They'd be like, hey, women, you're not allowed to call us bros. Oh, we fought to use that word.
Yeah, exactly. It's amongst us. You got to get permission. You get special permission.
Yeah, you got to get a pass, honey.
But it's also like you bake any guy into that. Like, even if they themselves don't identify as that. So like, people always call me a bro. I'm like, I'm 41 years old. I'm not a bro. I'm an old fucking man. What do you like? I'm too old to be a bro.
I'm an old man.
But the tone of my voice is a problem, so they put me in there. It's like, all right, well, so even though I self-identify something else, you're not honoring my pronouns.
Yeah, seriously.
In a weird way. Because bro is a pronoun.
That's a pronoun. It certainly is, yeah.
So what the fuck? Maybe you should ask me my pronouns before you fucking start labeling me.
Yeah, ask for my pronouns. It's dude and bro.
Yeah. Oh
you my stupid broad. No, dude. Because some girls actually say like a dude bro or like finance bros. That's like our slur. Like they say it demeaningly. It's like,
Oh, can you
The fuck
believe
are
it?
you
He's
talking-
a
like-
finance bro. He went to a good school and got a good job.
Yeah.
What a dick.
And he studied a field that's actually important.
Yeah.
What a pussy.
This I think is the feminism fourth wave speaking, because it used to be that women wanted a guy who, had an education, was ambitious enough to get a good job, and had a secure future through this job. Now it's like, ugh. He's a finance bro. What does he make? $500,000 a year, and he went to Harvard. What a fucking asshole!
What does he steal our tax money and
like,
throw
what?
it into Goldman Sachs?
Oh, he's a lawyer. He works in tech. He's a tech bro.
Sorry, Becky. Sorry, I don't have a nose piercing and a neck tattoo, and I haven't killed my parents. Sorry.
I know, right? It's like, oh, can you believe it? He invented the electric vehicle. What a fucking asshole!
Sorry, I can't get your pussy wet because I haven't killed my parents. You stupid broads. I'm just kidding. I'm full of shit. I don't know.
Sorry, I'm not turning you on because I'm throwing rocks at the police in honor of Hamas. Like,
Yeah. Sorry, I don't have a tattoo of children that I've punted on my fucking neck.
Oh man, that's the one that's going on right now, man. The World War III. So who do you got, dude? Iran or Israel? Who's
Iran or Israel?
Yeah.
Well, I kind of hate both of them. So if both of them disintegrated in the process, I'd be cool with that.
Yeah,
And I don't hate Israel because they're Jews. Let's get that out of the way. That's not why I hate them. Well,
you hate them because they're white.
See, no one cares if it's because they're white.
No one cares.
I hate them because we've pedestalized them in our foreign policy, and it's like we've just given a bunch of money to them when they've really not done a lot for us.
Well, I would disagree there. What they've done for us is
they danced after 9/11. That was pretty cool.
Israel?
Israelis?
No.
Yeah, you can look that up.
Why would they dance? I thought they were pro America.
That's a good question. Look it up.
Really?
Do your own research. Don't listen to me. Dancing
your own
Israelis.
research.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, they sunk the USS Liberty.
What's that? When was this?
Oh, you don't know about that?
No, tell me about this.
Oh, man, I'm about to red
Fill
pill
me
this
in.
podcast. Now, so there was a ship called the USS Liberty. It was our ship, and it was accidentally sunk by Israel.
Really?
This might get this episode taken down. I don't know.
No, don't worry about it.
Well,
dude.
we're just covering it broadly. But
Allegedly.
Yeah.
That's all you got to say is allegedly.
But if you bring things up like that, like the dancing Israelis and the sinking of the USS Liberty, they'll be like, "Oh, you're anti-Semitic." It's like, no, I'm not. I'm just acknowledging you guys are kind of douchebags sometimes.
Well, I mean, look, that's every country. Let's be honest.
We had a 6-day war.
Yeah. What's the 6-day war? I'm getting educated here.
Yeah.
6 days of war with who?
Israel.
The U.S. did?
Yeah.
When was this?
67.
Oh, right when they were founded. Oh, and we give them a little spank, and they knew who Daddy was.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah. Then when there was 6 days, we whipped the shit out of them. They're like, all right, never mind.
Eventually, America ended the war, and we were allowed to work again. Thank God.
All right. And the
just
banks
kidding.
reopened magically. What are the odds?
Another one of my favorite Norm Macdonald jokes is he was just like, Marlon Brando said that Hollywood is, quote, run by Jews. Jewish media, or what is it? Jewish organizations have responded by making it snow in New York in April. It's just fucking hilarious. But no, if you bring things up like that, they'll call you anti-Semitic. It's like, well, that was like.
Well, look, Israel. Yes, it's a Jewish state, but it's also just a state, right?
Yeah.
If any state attacked us, like if Iran sent missiles over here and we fired back, it wouldn't be anti-Islamophobic. It would be no, the nation attacked us, so we're attacking back.
Yes.
So we're countering.
I just think that they should handle their own fucking wars, and that we shouldn't. Yeah, we shouldn't send people over to die for a war that's like them.
Yeah, that's sort of self-contained. I would agree with that because their war, unlike in Iraq, where it was clearly about oil and they made it about something else.
Yeah,
that's at least resource-driven. The war that's kicking off right now in what they call the Levant, Palestine, Israel, Syria. It's called the Levant. Is really a religious war. It goes back to a territory dispute from the Bible and from the Torah.
Yeah.
So
Louis has a great bit about
it's
that.
It's not like the Americans going to gain any access to oil fields with this shit. We get nothing for being involved in this.
Yeah, no.
There's nothing in it for us. But the reason why I believe that we continue to support Israel, one, and it's true, they are the only democracy in the region. As flawed as a democracy it is a democracy, which is better than the alternative. Mm-hmm. But two, they are our second largest purchaser of military weapons. So it is an economic thing. We sell them,
Of course it is.
hundreds of billions of dollars a year of weapons. So of course we don't want to lose that gravy train, right?
course not. No.
That's why we haven't gone to war with Saudi Arabia, because they're our third largest buyer of weapons.
That's right.
Yeah. So it's like, why would we bite the hand that feeds us?
Well, that's like the thing with Israel and Palestine. Everybody asks, like, well, not everybody, obviously not every single person, but like some of my friends ask me, they're like, what do you think about that? You know, like you were going to join the military at some point. You probably have opinions on it. I'm like, well, dude, here's the thing. You're telling me I have to pick between a country that hates America or a country that, despite being our greatest ally, has fucked us over several times. I hate both of them.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to pick between. I'm not going to do that.
Well, there hasn't been. I feel like that. I mean, the last truly just war we fought was obviously World War II.
Yeah.
I mean, and I could argue that going into Afghanistan after 9/11 was a good move to try to get bin Laden. Then it turned into a 20-year fucking boondoggle that it shouldn't have been. But
yeah,
Iraq was a joke. Obviously, Vietnam was a fucking joke. You know, Panama, that was just purely the CIA's war to hide the fact that it was dealing drugs in the United States. I mean, let's be honest, which would come out of totally true.
Most wars are their wars.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much every war since World War II has been a CIA-driven war.
Yeah, thank you, CIA.
Yeah.
Thank you for the great wars.
Listen,
thank you for sending kids my age to die and not me.
Well, that's why only one section of the United States annual spend continually goes up.
Yeah,
Defense Department every year goes up between 5 and 10%. Under every administration, under every circumstance, since Eisenhower warned about the military-industrial complex, the spending on it has only ballooned, and it's the only one that's unaccounted for in Congress. They do not openly debate what's in the appropriation. They just give you a blanket number. So, like when they say, "Oh, it's $800 billion for defense," what's in it? Mind your business. Every other thing you could ask, what's in it, and they give you like an accounting of what's in it.
Yeah.
You don't even know where it's going.
Freedom of Information Act doesn't apply to that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
every military
one of your money goes somewhere, you don't know where that goes.
Every military contract a young man signs at the bottom, or a young woman, doesn't matter. If you want to die, sure.
Oh, yeah, they let them go too. They let women go now too, yeah.
Yeah, at the bottom it should just say, are you prepared to die for Israel and the same people that killed Kennedy? If yes, welcome to the U.S. Armed Forces.
Yeah, if you prepared to die and not ask questions? Yep, you're in the right place.
Here's a coffin and a flag.
All right.
Your parents paid for it with their taxes.
Yeah, don't worry, you won't pay taxes while you're overseas fighting. That's the
Dying.
benefit. Don't worry, we won't take tax money from you while you're over there.
Hey,
that's it. That's all you get. Right? They don't tax you if you're in combat, right?
I don't know.
Combat pay is untaxed, I believe, because you're not in America.
Oh yeah.
But if you are in America, your paychecks are taxed as a soldier. But if you're overseas in combat, they don't tax it.
Well, yeah, that bonus you get for being overseas is not taxed.
Yeah, exactly.
So I guess that's one benefit of drone striking a Pakistani wedding. You get some extra fucking money that's not taxed. Hey, you want to drone strike 2 kids playing soccer? That should be at the bottom of a contract too.
Well, dude, the craziest one that I heard is they had U.S. soldiers protecting Afghan poppy fields.
Yeah.
Because I guess it was whatever the Northern Alliance we were working with was using processed heroin to fund their soldiers to fight our proxy war. So they had U.S. soldiers protecting heroin fields where the heroin was being sold to the United States.
Oxycontin.
And killing people here, yeah.
It's
like, what?
Oxycontin, lithium ion, oil. There you go.
It goes on and on. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, just pick what oil company you want to die for. Sign your name down here. Sign it down there.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Military's crazy, man. I'm so stoked I got kicked out.
Well, the wildest part is a lot of those guys that go into combat will then like join up with it was called Blackwater, then it was called like X or something. Now I forget what it's called. It's some random name. The for-profit, the private soldier groups that were being hired for security out in the Middle East. Blackwater, you remember these guys? Eric Prince and them. What do they call now? See what their name is now.
Very briefly.
So during the Bush administration, like Betsy DeVos's brother, who is later went on to be the head of Secretary of Education, he founded a private security company. It was a mercenary group called Blackwater. And the government was giving out billion-dollar contracts to them to have to do security.
Academy? Is that it?
Academy.
Academy? Yeah. Academy.
Academy.
They spell it with an I.
Yeah, they changed their name like 3 times.
Yeah.
But they were given multi-billion-dollar contracts.
Z Services in 2009.
They were contracted to provide security for all of like the embassies and the bases over there, but the people on the bases were actual soldiers.
Yeah.
But they were getting paid, literally, their soldiers were making like on average $120,000 a year overseas, whereas our soldiers were making 30 or something laughable, right?
Yeah.
And they had because they were not underneath the rules of engagement, like our soldiers were, they could just fucking fire their weapon and do whatever they had to do.
Oh, yeah.
Those all soldiers had to be fired upon
Human
before they could
shields,
fire back.
yeah.
So they, so they were out there killing people, fucking stealing shit, and getting paid 4 times what a soldier would get paid for it.
Yeah.
And all this came out, and it became a big scandal.
It all came out because one group of them, all of a sudden, a group of Americans just hanging out in an SUV got rolled on, and
them?
Oh, they got dusted hard, and then they got burned. And
Oh yeah, so they accidentally killed some Americans overseas, and it came out.
Oh, accidentally? No.
Oh, they were robbing them.
Iranians and stuff were like, for whatever country they were in, knew that they were fucking contractors and spies and shit, and were like,
outed them.
Yeah, we're fucking sick of your shit. You're fucking
So it
breaking rules of
became a
engagement.
big scandal that we had a private army of literally about like fucking 50,000 soldiers that were paid for through U.S. government contracts that were 4 times the cost of a regular soldier. Like, why wouldn't we just put a regular soldier over there? And they could just had a free for all, and we're killing and robbing people.
Dude, that's my theory. I have a conspiracy theory that like people like that, like contractors for the military, like after they retire, like these very dangerous men who like are in spec ops, the people who go out and like kill these people, like, oh, this guy suicided. No, he was probably killed by like a civilian contractor who used to be like a Green Beret.
Well, think about it, man. Think about it, man. If you are an Army Ranger or Navy SEAL or Green Beret, and you've trained, for the better part of your adult life, like let's say you're in your mid-30s, you've done, because it takes a fucking long time
You're
to become
a killer forever.
Yeah, you take a long time to learn these skills, and they're like, all right, we don't need you anymore, right? And you get a shit pension from the government. Like, what the fuck am I going to do? It's like, oh, well, let me be a soldier for hire and make 10 times as much to go do this shit in a country where there's no rule, there's no law against me doing this in fucking in Haiti. I could go down there and fucking kill anyone you want. No one's going to do anything about it.
No, yeah, no one gives
you get paid
a fuck.
tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, of course.
Yeah,
of course. Killing people is not a skill you can use in the corporate world. You know what I'm saying? Like, like if you come back as a Navy SEAL, it's not like they're going to hire you to be an attorney. Like the whole other thing.
You have that whole like smudge on your fucking past record.
Well, that's that's why a lot of Mexican cartels did this with Israeli soldiers. Mm-hmm. The Zetas, which were the armed wing of the Gulf cartel, were former special ops from Mexico, and they got trained by Israeli defense forces, and then they started contracting them to just come over and work for the Mexican cartels to be security down there. Yeah, because the Mexican cartel pay $1 million a year to be a specialist killer for them.
I believe it. Right? Yeah,
so it's a whole thing that's going on down there.
Certainly.
And I mean, what do you do when you have that many killers? Like it's gonna happen. Like
they either commit suicide or kill other people.
Exactly. That's what I don't understand. Like how like the U.S. thinks, like, oh, we're gonna bring democracy somewhere, and they're just gonna. They've never had it here.
It's so fucking.
They've never had democracy. How are they gonna understand how to run it? Like they just know what they know. It's like
give these little brown kids iPads.
Yeah,
the world's fixed.
Yeah, right.
It's like these kids have never seen a pair of tits in their life, other than their mothers.
It's a crime to see tits, and all of a sudden they're on the internet.
It's like when you introduce something so foreign to a population that's never had it. Like, what are they gonna? How are they gonna react to that?
Yeah, they'll come around. It's like, they're gonna come around. Yeah, have you ever heard you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Well, humans are like that. You can't. It takes a little while for them to adjust.
Whoever their democratic leader is, another guy's just gonna saw his head off. There you go. There's democracy in a fucking Middle Eastern country. I gotta pee real quick. Is that cool?
Go ahead. Yeah, and then we'll get into the news. All right, let's get into a little news, buddy.
All right, news time, baby.
News time. The FDA is lifting a ban on sperm donations from gay and bisexual men. According to the Wall Street Journal, the FDA is set to lift its ban on anonymous sperm donations from gay and bisexual men. Currently, men who have had anal sex with in the last 5 years are barred from giving to a sperm bank over HIV concerns. Fertility clinics will instead screen potential donors based on their risk of carrying the infection. Now, what I found interesting is currently men who have had anal sex in the past 5 years. I mean, anal sex is pretty popular these days. I don't know if you've been on the internet, guys, but fucking in the butt's pretty popular.
It's funny that it took the FDA...
Did you say anal sex with men?
Well, dude, that's like associating HIV with gays is like so offensive in their community. The FDA just recently became progressive.
I know, right? They just got around to it this week.
Yeah,
literally this week.
Literally 2024. In what is it, April? They're just like, all right, we're done calling gay people. We're done HIV, claiming gay people have
HIV
AIDS.
monkeys.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Well, they did. They wanted to get ahead of Pride Month. In June.
True. Yeah.
They wanted to get ahead of that cycle.
Happy Juneteenth. Have the sperm. No,
But also, it's like I didn't know sperm has HIV. I thought it was correct me if I'm wrong, I thought it was the having of the anal sex that causes HIV, not
what
the
I thought.
sperm in it.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
Yeah, because babies, like if parents have HIV, the baby can be born without it.
Yeah.
So I don't know what took the fucking FDA so long. But then again, it's the FDA. The FDA's made a lot of fucking mistakes over the last 50 fucking years.
Well, I thought it was the sex having, not the
Yeah,
like
there
the
was the
exchanging of bodily
microtears and
fluids.
exchange of blood.
Yeah.
Not the semen that's essentially sterile in your ball sack.
Yeah, it's such a
It's manufactured and kept in the same place. So
that's a self-report from the FDA.
yeah.
All these gay people got HIV. We can't let them donate sperm.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Also, I wonder if you could if you're going to a sperm bank, I know you can get like bios on the men that whose sperm you're getting from. You won't get their name and address. It's all anonymous. But they'll tell you like their height, weight, eye color, hair color, occupation, whether or not they're college educated. They'll give you like a summary stats, almost like a baseball card for these guys. And I wonder if it says on there gay or straight, right? Or like has a history of Down syndrome in his family, or heart disease, or some other. Like I feel like that's more important than
or something good like 6'4", black, and plays basketball.
Yeah.
They do it like baseball cards. PSA 7, bent corners.
Oh yeah.
Slight big edges.
It's graded. Yeah.
Yeah. Surface scratch. Yeah.
It's graded. Yeah. I wonder what I'd be rated. I'd probably be like a fucking 3.
What is it, like out of 10?
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't know.
My semen. I don't know if that women want my semen.
I don't know if they want mine either. I mean, I'm young, so I mean, I don't know.
You got that going for you.
I guess I'm in my prime fertility years, right?
Yeah. I wonder what
for guys,
up, Mike. What can you get for sperm donation? How much can you get for one nut?
Probably like a quarter.
Right. Yeah, because I mean, I wonder how much money I've wasted over the years. Let's see. 3-4 times a day times 365 times 35 years. Man, I'd be a millionaire.
Dude, I've saved a lot of money the last 2 years.
It's all building up.
That's right. No.
70 when you put it in the cup, 30 if someone's taking it.
What do you mean taking it?
It says 70 at the time of donation and 30 when the sample is released. So if no one wants your dusty cum.
Oh, okay. I thought you said a 30 when they take it. I'm like, wait, $70 if I jerk myself off, $30 if someone does it for me? I was like, I'll take the 30. That's what I thought you meant when somebody takes it.
That's crazy.
I'm like, somebody takes it from you? Nice.
His name's Bob.
He's got really fucking calloused hands.
Sounds like he's from the fucking Bronx. Golly.
All right, this one's really
more
great.
news. Yeah.
More news. So you're familiar with everyone was talking about the eclipse this week, the big eclipse.
I heard about it. I didn't see it though.
Neither did I. I feel like there's like I was talking to somebody recently. I feel like they're like, oh, the eclipse is so rare, but every other year there's an eclipse. It's like, how is it that rare?
A lunar or solar? Like, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm busy.
But you'll like this. A Mexican news outlet accidentally airs a man's testicles during the solar eclipse coverage. Mexican news outlet RCG Media found itself in a moment of embarrassment after airing footage of a man's testicles during its coverage of Monday's solar eclipse. The incident unfolded as the outlet broadcasted viewer-submitted clips of the eclipse, inadvertently including a prank video known as testicular eclipse. The anchors were visibly taken aback and laughing while one female anchor audibly gasped. The male anchors attempted to address the situation.
The male anchor's like, don't act like you're not impressed. To the woman.
I always, dude. That's one thing I love about watching local news. Like if you watch like your NBC affiliate or ABC affiliate or CBS affiliate news,
they don't make mistakes.
Well, they have the local cast, right? It's just like the LA anchor. Like that LA anchor isn't seen elsewhere. Right. Every city has their own anchor. So the local news has like a little bit of control, but they have but they basically follow the script of the national news. But they're like, oh, here's a view from our local station, and then goofy shit like that'll pop up. A guy, all of a sudden there's a sun, and then you see a guy's nuts dip in front of it.
Just a huge sack. That must have been a big sack.
Dude,
it must have been huge.
I would have watched the eclipse if I knew some guy was going to have his ball sack in front of the sun, because that would have been funny. Watching everybody gather around, look, guys, it's happening, and then just one hairy nut. I wish, dude.
There's a wide angle lens, so there's.
You get a picture of his asshole.
It's like a dog's nose, but it's a guy's balls. That'd be crazy.
All right, we'll end on one controversial one here.
Oh, let's do it. Controversy.
A new study finds the majority of gender-confused children grow out of their feelings by adulthood. A new study conducted by researchers in the Netherlands has found that the majority of children who experience feelings of gender dysphoria eventually grow out of them by the time they reach the age of 21.
The LGBT community is not going to like this one.
See, I disagree. The LGBT.
Oh, I said it wrong. There's like 40 other letters.
I know.
Now. Fuck.
I've always thought there was a weird alliance there. The trans people with gay and lesbians. Because gay and lesbians identify as males or females who love other males or females who love the same sex. Trans people are now saying that there is no sex, that it's a spectrum.
Yeah.
So gay men are like, wait a minute. No, I'm a man. I love other men. Like I agree that there is men. You know, like, and I'm a woman. I love other women.
Yeah.
Right. But even within the trans community, it's interesting. It's like because this whole like gender spectrum sounds weird to them. Because if you're trans, you have to be transitioning from something to something else.
Correct.
If gender is a spectrum, then the trans people are like, well, then trans people don't exist because I'm on this side of the spectrum. I want to be on this side of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Right? So there's a weird fucking way that they've all been sort of lumped together that I think doesn't even work amongst themselves.
They're
honestly.
like eating themselves.
Yeah, it's a weird centipede of fucking.
That's so strange. Yeah.
But I believe it, man, because look, I'll give you an example of my own personal life, man. My mom, shout out mom. She's a tomboy when she was growing up, you know? And when she was like 8 or 9, you know, she liked to play, boys sports and play, softball with the guys or whatever.
Yeah.
And for one summer, she wanted to be called Jim. You know, and this is like in the fucking 50s. It's early 60s. And my grandparents were like, all right, Nance, we'll call you Jim. And then by fall, she wore out of it. But that was it. You know, now, if it was today, they were like, all right, let's put her on hormone blockers. Let's get, let's cut her tits off and fucking change her name to Jim.
Yeah.
And it's a lot harder to come back from that. You know, and I feel like
put a cucumber up her cunt.
Yeah, exactly. Tape it on to make it a penis or something. You know, but it's one of those things. It's one of those things that I feel like listening to kids is getting us in trouble. Kids do make believe. All right, they do a lot of
so true.
They do a lot of goofy shit when they're children.
Yeah,
they're children, right? They entertain their beliefs, but don't restructure the world around their silly beliefs.
Certainly,
I wanted to be a monkey when I was 6 years old.
Yeah,
right. No one changed my fucking species. You know, like, and I have to live with it for the rest of my life. Like, just let this thing play out. And if, by the time they're 20, 21, they still believe they should live the life of a woman if they're a man or vice versa, then let them go do that. But to all of a sudden give your kid fucking gender reassignment surgery, or give them, which I think is even one of the scariest things, giving your kids medication they don't need, right? Hormone blockers, fuck that, Adderall.
You should avoid that type of medicine.
Yeah,
Adderall, medicine, period, at all costs.
Any of that, Adderall, all this stuff that they do to calm down kids or SSRIs.
Get it away.
Yeah, I mean, every one of these, literally 90% of the school shooters were on SSRIs. Yeah. Maybe they have something to do with it. You know, I'm going to go out on a limb here.
Yeah.
You know, there's a pretty big correlation between SSRIs and school shootings. You know, like
certainly.
So the idea that, like, you know, we're going to change the way the world works around what our kids feel when they're children seems preposterous. So I'm not surprised that many kids grow out of it. You know, it seems totally logical to me.
No, I'm not surprised
look
either.
At you, dude. You thought you were gay until you sucked a cock, and now you know you're straight.
Yeah.
Now you know for a fact you don't like it.
Yeah, that's true.
What would you do for
your... Yeah, thanks for that, by the way.
Well, yeah, I'm here to help. You know? It doesn't make me gay, just going to let you know you're not.
Yeah.
I wasn't sucking.
Hey, you're the one who got it up. This guy's fucking gay.
That is an age-old question. Is it gayer to suck a dick or have your dick sucked by another man?
What a stupid question.
It's not an age-old question that I've been asked.
Yeah, I've never been asked that shit in my life.
Here's a question from the Bible.
I'd say the gayness is equal.
Yeah.
I was fucking equal.
Yeah, I would say it's pretty equal there.
Because this guy wants to suck a dick, and then this guy's getting it up for his dick sucked by another man.
Another guy with filling his beard, stroke his balls.
God damn it.
What would your reaction be if you had, let's say, you know, it's 10 years from now, you have a 5-year-old, 7-year-old son, 8-year-old son, or an 8-year-old daughter?
My reaction would have been, I wish I ended this podcast 5 minutes ago.
No, but I'm not hitting his reaction. If they said, Dad, I feel like a woman or I feel like a man and I want to live that life, what would you say to that child?
I would say, well, if you're...
Go ask your mother.
I'd say, well, if you're a woman, I'd say enjoy making 20 cents less at any job you get. If you're a man, enjoy not getting health insurance. Yeah, like fucking, I don't know. You're getting fucked over in some way or another.
Right. There really is no win.
There's no winning.
There's no win. Life beats us all.
Yeah, dude. I don't have health insurance. I'm fucked. But at the same time, even if you have health insurance, you're still fucked.
They're not going to cover you. We don't cover that.
Yeah, if you get something life-threatening, you're going to probably be in debt the rest of your life to fucking try and afford it.
I know. Sucks. But where can the people find you, Nate? It's always a pleasure, my friend.
Nate Roscoe on Instagram, TikTok, and then Comedy Historian with Nate Roscoe on YouTube. Check it out.
Dude, guys, check that out. There's some great documentaries on this stuff. It's fantastic. And, of course, always the man on the street stuff I love. I can't wait to see the LA stuff you just got.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, definitely recommend all of his YouTube channels. Obviously, you can find me at Randy Valerio. Find the podcast at Ready, Set, Blow Podcast. We love you guys. We'll check you next week. Peace.